Good morning, Oakville. I'm Olivia Lutker.
And I'm Selma Vukovic, and here's what's going on around OHS.
If you or someone you know is interested in being a Mr. OHS contestant, see Mrs. Darby by the end of this week for more info. The final performances of the spring plays Who Calls and A Game will be tonight and tomorrow in the Drama Center. See Miss Learn for ticket information. Those interested in the Boeing pre-employment program will be having a visit on March 11th. See Mr. King in the guidance office for more information. Seniors who would like to register for all-night grad, prices will increase after April 30th. See Miss Lamatina in the office for your registration forms.
That's not all that's happening this week.
That's right. Our speech and debate team is headed to districts. Here's the story.
It just doesn't come easily to me like Clarence Darrow.
Oakville High School speech and debate team has had a very successful season this year and are taking a large group of students to districts.
The two events I'm doing is humorous interp, so it's just a funny up to 10-minute piece, and the other piece I'm doing is the duo interpretation.
Speech events, those are events that they've been doing all year long, so then it's just a matter of tweaking them.
She's way too cheerful, that girl.
In speech and debate, the only qualifier is to compete beforehand. If it's your first year, you're considered a novice, but at districts, you're no longer considered a novice, you're just competing. We are a very young team. Almost all of our members are underclassmen. This year we have such a large and talented team.
And there are 30 schools entered in that, and we are the 7th largest entry.
He had been lying, out of sight and out of mind.
It can be intimidating to look at all the schools and think, man, am I actually going to place? But it's a lot of fun either way.
Oakville students are competing in 11 categories this Friday and Saturday, March 6th and 7th at Ladue High School. With Kaylin Hickman behind the camera, I'm Layla Suskick for Around OHS.
Good luck to our speech and debate team.
Spring sports tryouts begin this week. Here's a quick preview of our spring sports teams.
Track and field has high hopes for their upcoming season. Along with many talented returning athletes, they are excited to host 2 home meets this year.
I think the whole track team will do really well this year, just because we are going to have those like home meets, and it'll be like kind of like a home court advantage sort of deal. So I think there's going to be like a lot of personal like records this year and personal bests for everybody. So I'm excited for that.
I think we have a lot of good people. I know Kayla and Mason are going to do really good in pole vault this year. And then the runners are really good with Mackenzie, and then us throwers, I think, are going to go to state again.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the home meet. I think it's going to be the first time since sophomore year that I've ran at a home meet, and I'm excited for the team. It seems like we have a lot of freshmen this year, so we can build up and get them to enjoy track.
After finishing the season with 4 wins and 18 losses, boys volleyball have high hopes for better results this spring.
Feel like we're trying to do things that will improve the team, like you said, through playing grass in the summer and in the fall, and then also having an off-season workout program. We've got a pretty deep group of freshmen that have a lot of volleyball experience, maybe a lot more than what we've had in years past.
This year, Oakville's lacrosse team has the chance to experience something new.
I am very excited to play on the turf because it's like a new experience, and like we've always played on just like normal fields, and those fields are not as good as the turf. There is a big difference. The turf is so much nicer, and whenever we're like playing lacrosse, like getting ground balls is easier. I think the season will go pretty well. I mean, we're in a higher division than we were last year, so we're playing better teams, but we'll do pretty well.
Last year, the water polo team ended their season with a record of 11-14, but they are feeling pretty confident about this year.
We're looking forward, hopefully win districts. We got a really good starting lineup, good goalie coming back, a bunch of seniors. Last year we didn't lose a lot of people, so I feel like it's going to be pretty solid. We're going to have a really good season, good run.
I think we're going to be good. Our seniors are excited, and Walters, our coach, is very excited for this season.
I'm hoping that we're going to pull our act together and we can all work hard together and we'll get lots of wins this season.
Oakville's tennis team has been district champions for 2 years in a row. This year, they hope to make it 3.
Well, this year we're going to have to fill a lot of positions. We have returning players coming back, but we lost a lot of seniors last year. We are wanting to defend our championship, and I know we'll be ready by the time district rolls around in May.
This season, basically, pretty much all the JV guys are going to be bumped up to varsity. It's going to be a rebuilding year, but I feel like we can do it.
4 members of the OHS boys golf team fell short of qualifying for state last year. This year, they're hoping to change that.
After last year, I'm hoping to make it to state this year and just have a good season.
Well, he's got to focus on the little things. You know, nobody wants to fall short of state, so just improving on things like putting and chipping, I think will make a big difference. We have a lot of young talent on the team, a lot of good freshmen and sophomores coming in, so I think we'll have a good year and do better than we did last year.
Last year, baseball ended their season with an 8-15 record. Despite their tough competition this year, they are hoping to improve.
We're anxious to get started, see who's coming back and who's coming up in the JV. We feel really good about the team we're going to have this year. Play a tough schedule, so it's going to be a challenge, but we like the leadership that we have. As I mentioned a minute ago, love our senior class, so we're anxious to get out there and see what we can do.
With 13 returning seniors, the chemistry of the girls' soccer team is determined to bring them a winning season.
We have a lot of returning seniors this year. I've really been anticipating this group of girls coming up. The team chemistry, that's going to be the driving force for this season. I did get us into a different tournament that I'm really excited about. So seeing different opponents that we haven't seen ever, which will be cool. We're going to have a lot of fun, we're going to win a lot of games, and it's going to be a great season.
One more thing before we go. Good luck to our basketball teams as they compete for the district championships.
The games are tomorrow night at Vianney.
Well, that wraps up today's show.
Have a great day, Oakville, and remember,
Stay gold.